Hey, how do girls work? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come take a ride.
Come take a ride.
The weirdest kind of tonight.
It's Wednesday night.
Out here to go.
The Chris Gethard Show. The Chris Gethard Show. Whoa. The Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard Show.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm your host, Chris Gethard. We want to say hi to everybody watching on cable in Manhattan on MNN. We want to say hi to everybody watching on our live stream at thechrisgethardshow.com. Once again, we think we have fixed the live stream this week. We say that every week, but live stream viewers, we hope you enjoy it. Spread the word that's out there. We want to say hi to everybody watching in the future on our podcast and our archive, all that stuff. Very excited. We have a great show for you tonight. We got the Nightbirds here in the studio. I'm super psyched about that. Also, I want to, a well-deserved round of applause for some of New Jersey's finest gentlemen. I want to address this. I would never wear this shirt voluntarily. My basketball team, the Delhurst Marathon, we lost a game against our enemies, the Foreskins, we had a bet, and now I have to wear their shirt, their awful shirt, on my show. They gave me an extra large to make me look like even more of a dickhead. So that's that. Tonight we have a great show. We're going to need you to call us, 212-757-1393. We'll talk about that later. For now, I'm going to introduce everybody. I want to thank the LLC. Playing us in is always the greatest band in public access. Mimi on the hoops. Welcome back to the show. And let's go ahead. Usually we end with this guy, but tonight is all about the ladies. So tonight we're going to start with the mysterious creature who's recently emerged from the sea, human fish. Welcome back to the show.
Human fish.
What's he thinking?
Human fish. Human fish. Human fish.
So mysterious.
Human fish.
So, human fish, what's on your mind right now?
Mr. Goodbar versus Pablo Escobar.
Mr. Goodbar versus Pablo Escobar. Can I also say, I hate where we have chosen to place your microphones. Mr. Goodbar, Pablo Escobar. Human fish, who wins?
Pablo Escobar.
I thought so. I just love feeling your warm fish breath in my ear. All right, let's go ahead. Random Melissa, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. Random Melissa, a lot of people online saying you remain a mysterious entity on this show, and tonight I feel it's a great chance for them to get to know you. How do you feel about that?
Let's do it, I guess.
Okay. Your enthusiasm has me excited. Bethany Hall, welcome back to the show. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, great to see you. Shannon O'Neill, as always. How are you feeling?
Great.
And joining the show for the first time, the lovely, the talented, you have read her book, I Don't Care About Your Band, you have listened to her podcast, How Was Your Week? Julie Klausner, welcome to the show. Great to see you.
Thank you, great to see you too.
And now, like I said, we introduced the ladies last, because tonight is a show simply entitled, How Do Girls Work? That's our show tonight.
You want to know about girls? You don't know shit about girls.
That's true.
We'll tell you something about girls.
So, let's explain how this show topic came to be. And Shannon, I think you can help me with this. So we were in a show together, an improv show at the UCB Theater on Friday night. Somebody brought up training bra, the idea of it. And I very genuinely was like, I couldn't begin to tell you what that is. What is it? I understand what it's for. I know that's a thing. But if you showed me one, you were like, is this a training bra or a regular bra? You got me. No idea what that is. And then that reminded me of a conversation we had a couple years ago where we got in a fight about the female anatomy that you won.
Yeah, I won it.
Because you're a girl. You're a girl. Basically, I didn't know where girls peed from.
Thought there was just one old big hole that we dumped everything out.
Yeah, not poop. I knew it wasn't poop, but I thought urine came out of the vagina. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an uncommon thing. Joe, you already look so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. But Shannon, you set me straight on this, and then when the training bra issue came up, we realized I need to be set straight on a lot of things about girls. How they're built, how they think, clothes they wear, just how girls operate. And I feel like you 4 lovely ladies are great people to set me straight on that. So we need you guys to call the show tonight. 212-757-1393. You're going to ask me questions about how girls work. I'm going to give it my honest answer. You guys are going to yell at me when I'm wrong. So do you guys have any questions that might show where the bar is set, like basic things?
Do we have any?
Is there anything you want to ask me, just so our viewers can get a sense of where I'm at right now?
Like, is this in order to deduce, like,
yes.
what we're dealing with?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
This already feels more uncomfortable than I thought it would.
It was such a broad, I mean...
Where do you want to...
Complicated.
Should we start with periods?
Fantastic place to start. What is that? Is that blood? Have never known. I've never known.
So
what do you think a period is?
What do you think it is?
I know that an egg goes into a fallopian tube. Right?
That's ovulating, but keep going.
I know that if the egg doesn't get fertilized, the egg disintegrates. Right? And then whatever comes out is the disintegrated egg. But is that blood?
It's shedding the lining of the uterus.
The lining?
Yeah.
First I've ever heard of this. 31 years old.
Your uterus preps itself to get ready for
it to wreck itself.
First I have ever heard of this.
I like that. Your uterus preps itself to wreck itself.
You better
Klausner
prep
special.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
It is called the Klausner special.
All right. I never knew
it's
that.
the lining of your uterus, essentially, the built-up
Yeah, and you're
lining.
born with all the eggs that you have, so it's not
Yeah.
like you produce one every month.
And then for days you just bleed.
But it can vary. It can vary how long and how much.
And how hard.
And how
Sometimes
hard.
you bleed before your period.
Wow.
That'll just happen.
If you have
Amazing.
if you have enough protein, it's more comfortable.
That I
So
did not
that's-
know. That I did not realize.
We have shown the bar set very low. I didn't know any of that. That's bad, right? So callers, literally anything about girls I probably won't know. Call up and ask, what's our tweet? Omar just said a period finishes a sentence. Omar, you nailed that joke. Omar, you nailed that joke. Good job, buddy.
Great.
Good
Let's
job.
ask Omar a question.
We'll get to, I'm sure we might have a chance. Well, I should also say this too. I'm dumb. First of all, I'm just dumb and ignorant. But also, I was raised in a town. I have a friend from home here tonight. He'll verify. Everybody's Catholic. Our health class, they were just trying to scare us, not teach us. They never taught us shit. They told us in health class that you could get pregnant from blowjobs. They told us that. They just wanted to scare us so bad out of anything. So I never learned.
Well, I don't think anyone should feel dumb if you don't know something.
Yes.
You should not feel dumb.
Okay.
No one should.
Sounds good.
Don't feel dumb. Yeah. Because some people just don't learn, you know? So it's like, but if you do, you're going to learn tonight.
Yes.
All about
Ladies.
ladies.
All right. And guys, how many other people in here didn't know that? By a round of applause. Even a lady didn't know that. Even a lady didn't know that last one. So we're all learning together. Let's get right to the phones, right? Christy from New York. Christy, you're on the phone. Welcome to the show, Christy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. You were just very loud. That's why everyone reacted to that.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. So what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I guess I personally don't have any questions about girls because I am a girl and I kind of know how we work.
So you should ask
But
Gethard
I kind
something.
of want to know what you would like do for a Valentine's Day date. Like what you think we would like for that.
What would a girl like for a Valentine's Day date? Well, it depends on how long you've been together, because once you're together a long time, the girl expects less. Right? You settle into it. You settle into something nice. Candy, flowers, you go out for a nice dinner. Try to go someplace you haven't gone 100 times. But I'm not good at dating. That's what I would say. A couple nice gifts, don't go overboard, and then take them someplace nice and new. And experience it together.
To like a bleak future.
That's
Not like the Valentine's Day is going to happen. The one that's going to happen several years from now when you're convinced you've already ruined your relationship.
Yeah, you are right, Melissa, and I assume a life of mediocrity is on its way. What would you guys say?
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know if you should be like you're expected to give less. Because
No,
then you're
no.
not going to...
Once you get to a place where things are comfortable,
Yeah.
spend a little less money. Wow,
If it's
I'm
agreed
getting
upon,
lost.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I also think Valentine's Day is a fucking stupid holiday.
It's silly.
Yeah.
It's something that people who are. It's like a magazine holiday. Like magazines are like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do for your sweetie? And it's not a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be. Yeah. Girls that also like are like demanding things. I think there's.
All right.
This Valentine's Day, I made a lasagna for my agent, and I was like, I am so pathetic.
That is sad.
At home making lasagna.
Is your agent Garfield?
All right. Christy, thank you very much for the call. Let's go to Paige in Tennessee. Paige in Tennessee, welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. How are you?
Oh, is it me?
Yep, if you are Paige, it is you.
Oh, yeah, this is Paige.
What's up, Paige? What do you want to talk about?
If it's all right, I don't have a question for you, but I wrote a poem inspired by Phil Jackson about the show.
I'll let you start it, but we may hang up on it halfway through. Deal?
Okay,
Let's go
Okay.
for it.
cool. All right. You might think I'm not ballin'. This is just the third time that I'm calling into the show live. The first time I watched, I called 243 times. But this is the first time I got through to talk to you, Chris Gethard. And all in all, I'm glad I can say, hey, I saw you on Conan the other day. Thanks to that, now I love this show. You all seem so awesome, don't you know? I'm not Sarah Palin, I'm a quarter Canadian, so I can get away with things like saying, don't you know? But anyway, back to why I'm talking. I absolutely love you all, and this show is really crazy. I'd say it's off the wall, and no one likes Ger Stevens. He's like a modern-day Stalin. I think his fans are tripping, but not falling. People hated Random Andrew. I think that's appalling. Instead of saying I'm acting cute, I say I'm Bethany Holland. But I'm jealous of Alyssa, who gets a song each time she calls in. But that's okay, I guess. It's not her fault, and she deserves it. So I shouldn't give her shit. I apologize if I've done your show a disservice. I know this poem's weird, and I'm seriously nervous. Oh, and one more thing about Alyssa. I used to live in the tri-state area. She lives in Fairfield, and I live in Darien. And now I feel kind of creepy for saying all that. I guess I should wrap it up and put it in a box, but it's not Christmas. You take out the T and you get Christmas. I know it sounds exactly the same, so if you couldn't tell Chris, I just put in your name. Christmas without the T is my favorite holiday. I'm excited to come to the show someday. I can't wait for that to happen. Thanks for listening, and thanks to Phil Jackson.
Paige, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to do that. That was weird that you did that, but I think it went over well. The modern-day Stalin line worked out really nice, and you shouldn't be nervous. And is that true that you once tried to call 243 times?
Yeah, the first time I called, like a few weeks ago, it was 243 times.
Before you got through?
Yeah, but then I was like there was like only time for 2 callers at the end, and I was the 3rd caller.
Hey, sorry about that, Paige. Well, listen, we gotta get back to our topic, so I'm gonna have to cut this one short. But thank you for doing that.
Yeah, okay, thanks for having me.
No problem. I'm glad you got through tonight. J-Rock from Akron, Ohio. Welcome. Turn that shit down.
Suck it.
Hey, what's up? You got to turn down your computer.
I actually just wanted to ask the Fishmaster what's on his mind.
Fishmaster. Fishmaster, what's on your mind?
Oscar Madison versus the Oscars.
Who wins that?
The Oscars.
I like that.
All right, J-Rock, anything else you want to talk about? Any questions about how girls work?
No questions about how girls work. I was just going to say, Brandon Melissa, bad props. Nice to see you.
Okay, thank you,
And,
J-Rock.
peace out.
Peace out, J-Rock from Akron. Okay, we got to have a new rule. You can call and talk about whatever you want, but if you're not on topic, we're going to have to start hanging up because we got to get to calls that are on topic. Right, Noah? Great. So, Michael from New York, do you have any questions about how girls work?
Turn your TV down, man.
Michael, you got to turn down your TV.
Hello?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, man, you agree on Conan?
Hey, thanks, dude. That's really nice of you. Do you have any questions about how girls work?
Yeah, just had a question. Do you know what a yeast infection is?
A yeast infection.
Don't applaud.
A yeast infection, I know it's uncomfortable physically. I know that it's a buildup of bacteria in the vaginal canal. And I think that cranberry juice doesn't help that one. That's what I know about a yeast infection. True or false?
Yeah.
Hold on, Michael, hold on. The ladies are going to tell us. Michael, the ladies are going to tell you and me both.
Well, I just...
Michael, just hold on, because we're going to find out if we were right.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what a yeast infection is?
Anybody want to field this one?
Do none of us know what a yeast
I don't
infection
know.
is?
You don't know.
Is it? I don't think it's. Is it bacteria?
It's not fun.
Not
It's
fun.
not comfortable.
This girl said that I gave her one.
Because your dick was dirty, son.
Dirty dick.
Yeah, dirty dick.
Dirty dick is the problem.
I mean,
Peace, I'm out.
Now, is that something, can a boy give a girl a
Yes.
yeast infection?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that happen? A dirty
It's
dick?
an STD. It can be. Yeah.
Okay.
Or isn't it? I think it can come from having too much sex. It makes it.
yeah, you can oversex and that can
It's
happen.
like
Because your
if the-
vagina's self-cleaning. It's like a self-cleaning
Yeah, and the
oven.
And that's why I've heard, here's something I know. I've heard douches are actually bad.
Oh, they're the worst. They're
worst.
terrible.
I've heard
You
they're
don't wanna
bad
do
for
that.
you.
Yeah, they are.
Because you get rid of all the self-cleaning enzymes.
Yeah.
Right?
You can cure a yeast infection by taking a garlic clove and putting it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Julie and Shannon are saying no.
No, that might be true.
It's
but
a homeopathic
I'm not sticking.
remedy, but I can't speak to it.
I can speak to it.
All right, let's take another call. Sarah from Georgia, welcome to the show. Sarah from Georgia.
Hi.
How are you? What's on your mind?
I actually have two questions for the human fish, if that's okay.
Okay.
The first question is stripper poles versus polar bears.
Stripper poles versus polar bears. Human fish who wins.
Polar bears.
Ugh. Okay, Sarah, your next question.
The next one is Jimmy Fallon versus Conan O'Brien.
Oh, I don't like that. I cannot allow the human fish to answer that question. Equally.
No!
Whoa, Sarah. I can answer that. They are tied in their generosity and goodwill towards this show. And they're both
Okay, I
men
will
I
agree with
respect
that.
very much. Both men I respect very much and who I thank for their support of us here.
Sarah, what's your girl question?
What's your girl question, Sarah?
What'd you say?
What's your question about how girls work?
I kind of don't have one. I kind of gave mine away to a friend.
You gave one away to a friend. It's a weird thing to
Yeah,
say.
we were both going to call in, and she didn't know what to say, so I gave her mine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, that's okay. I mean, it was anticlimactic, but that's okay. Good job, Sarah. Great
All
call.
right, thank you.
Yes, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for calling. Okay, let's go ahead. Another call? Okay, another call. Nathan from Kentucky. We got a lot of calls outside of New York tonight. That's great. Nathan from Kentucky. Turn down your computer. Talk to us. What's up?
Hello? Am I on?
Yes, you are. You're talking to us right now. What's up?
Okay, I was just wondering, what is the best place to take a girl on the very first date?
Best place? I don't know. I've struggled with this question rarely over the years.
Me too.
Nathan, I don't know. I feel like you want to go someplace where you're comfortable so you can talk. You don't want to go to a movie because then you're just both staring at a screen. But you don't want to lock into something where if it's uncomfortable that the lady won't be able to leave. So I don't know. A meal? I would say a meal, a low-key meal. But you're not going to want to spend a lot of money because then the girl's going to feel like you're like expecting something, you're trying to buy approval. I vote low key. What do you ladies say?
Good answer.
It's a good
Good
answer.
answer.
We like that answer.
You don't want to put pressure.
Yeah.
It should be low pressure.
Okay.
Nice, not too nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
Awesome.
like I would say a meal's nice, but even I would think like something like a you don't want to be trapped. So I don't know where you live. Because I don't care. No.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. But like if someone like took me to like the museum, then you have something to talk about.
That's true.
You know?
See, a big problem of mine is I don't drink, so I am not fun to date at all. I can never go to a bar. I can never go, let's get a drink. Because then I'm like, I'll have a ginger ale.
Fine.
No, because then there's that.
You're putting weird pressure on yourself that drinking.
Oh, me putting weird pressure on myself? Never.
You're saying just because it's awkward for you doesn't mean it's awkward for the other person.
Well, I feel like there's this thing where it's like, and you'll either choose to get drunk or ask me why I don't, and then you'll either be drunk or bored.
Yeah.
And then you say why you don't. And that they have a
Yeah,
problem
because I
with it,
would fall into.
We talk about your family's history of alcoholism.
Yeah, and how I would every time I drink, I either wind up crying or fist fighting.
And then if that girl's like, all right, see ya, then she wasn't for you.
Good answer, Shannon. Nathan, anything else you want to talk about tonight?
First, can I just say the LLC's intro song was amazing.
Yeah, the
And
LLC
I have
rules.
a question for the human fish.
Yes, what's the question?
All right, Princess Leia versus Susan B. Anthony.
Princess Leia versus Susan B. Anthony. Great on a female-driven show.
Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony.
Yeah. I mean, American history versus Star Wars. I thought it'd be kind of interesting.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the call. Great call. We got to move on because we have some very special guests with us here tonight. They brought a ton of their friends. I'm excited to see how this goes. These guys are awesome. I own their album. It is a fantastic album. They're playing at Cake Shop in New York City tomorrow. You should go check it out with the Spits and the Livids, I believe it was, if I remember right. Tonight, let's everybody get ready to dance. From New Jersey and also kind of Brooklyn, let's welcome the one, the only, Nightbird!
Stop the noise, they keep me chained up in this room. I got a bed with four walls jerk all times around me, and not so hidden when it rains. You know it makes the ground get sick and then it's just a room. For a man and woman, I know I'm neither one. My sister, where to think you know that I'm the son? I'm chained up in this basement, I'm such a freaking prison. For a man and a woman. I think I made my father mad. He is like treated me. I read now, bleeding ugly grip. Hear my mother scream and die. I got my distance. Why did you give me blood? For the man and woman, I know I need the one. I don't know where to get the one. I'm the sun. Take up in the business. I'm such a freaking person. For a man and woman. For a man and woman, I know I'll be the one. It's the way to think you know that I'm the sun.
Played 2 songs faster than most bands play 1 song. Punk rock!
I got something about how girls work.
How do girls work, Shannon?
Girls do not like being elbowed in the head.
Wow, you got elbowed in the head.
That happens.
That happened to you?
No, it happened to one of our audience members.
Audience members got
I
elbowed
think
in the
these
head.
guys are fucking dope as shit. I'd like their fans just to chill out a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Mounting
Break
tension.
it. I don't want them to break it.
Boom!
I'll break it.
Nightmare's head. Whoa! Wow! A looming gang.
No idea you're fucking with.
Wow! That is true.
And you don't want me to fucking destroy.
Wow. No. We love Nightbirds. We love their fans. We want to make sure no one gets hurt.
Shannon O'Neill.
Wow.
Shannon O'Neill. Shannon O'Neill.
Shannon O'Neill.
That's
Anything else?
That's how I dance.
Should we go right back to the phone?
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to really prioritize. I'm going to start hanging up on people if they don't come up with a question about how girls work. So if you're sitting on the line and you're not taking the time to come up with a question that fits our topic, we're going to move on very quickly from this point forward. That being said, Andrew from Ohio, welcome to the show.
Hey, Chris.
How are you?
I'm good. I just want to start out by saying that I go to a Catholic school right now, and I'm in human sexuality, so I kind of understand what. We actually have a teacher that tells us the truth, I guess.
Okay. So you get it.
I'm going to ask you a couple questions from our class.
Okay, from an actual high school human sexuality class happening in Ohio right now. Questions. So do I know as much about human sexuality as a teenager in Ohio? What are your questions?
Okay, I'm going to ask you questions about contraception.
Contraception. Okay.
What is a femcap?
A what?
A femcap.
a femme cup?
Femcap. S-E-M-C-A-P.
Semcat? Literally, has anyone heard of that?
I assume it's a cervical cap?
Diaphragm. It's a diaphragm?
Yes, the cervical cap.
Lee K with the answer. Calmly and confidently informed us it's a diaphragm.
That's a weird,
It's a very 70s form of
Yeah.
contraception. You'd, take a lewd, and then you'd put it in your...
All right. Andrew, what's your next question? I like that one.
What is a unisex condom garment?
A unisex condom garment?
What year is this book from?
Yeah.
What? A unisex condom
Well,
garment?
is that the female condom?
Is that a female condom?
It is it's for both.
What condom could possibly fit
is it
teens and vaginas?
Is it like that dental dam thing? Because a dental dam, I think, is just like a strip of material.
It's not a dental dam. Andrew, what is that? You're schooling all of us. Andrew, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. Mildly inappropriate for you to be telling us about this.
No.
Andrew, what is that? What's a unisex thing? What is that?
It's a urethane bikini with detached sheath. It becomes a vaginal liner or a penis cover, depending on which sex wears it.
So it's the quickest way to take all sense of joy out of sexual activity. Have you ever heard of that? A bikini that you just... So it's a woman puts on a bikini,
So it's like
and then you
dry
just
humping.
fuck it into her? Is that what it is?
It's a weird, it's an
Also,
advanced form of dry humping.
I'd just like to thank once again the Manhattan Neighborhood Network for their lax language restrictions. Andrew, any other questions? This is fascinating.
What is Lee's shield?
Lee's shield?
This is making me question your teacher. Why?
Andrew, I'm telling you, you are getting a worse sexual education than I did. None of this stuff you're talking about makes sense to any of us.
Maybe that's a way of saying a dental dam.
What is Lee's shield?
Lee Shield sounds like a soap opera actress or something.
Yeah.
It is a silicone barrier contraceptive, has a unique loop for easy insertion and removal.
So a condom?
People in our crowd in New York City, a city notorious for liberalism and
deviance.
deviance, all sorts of sexual activity. A large chorus of people just went, what? In unison at the same time.
I don't know what this textbook is.
Yeah, it sounds like you're reading out of the textbook. Is that true, Andrew?
Well, Well, yeah, I have some papers, and I have another paper on types of implanting in your penis for erectile dysfunction.
I think your teacher's creepy.
I can do it.
Okay. Andrew, any others? Because we got to move on to other calls. This has been my favorite call so far tonight, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What? Oh, thank you.
I appreciate that.
Okay. I guess we're going to get off the phone then, huh?
Bye.
Bye, Andrew. Thank you for the call.
So glad you gave us a call.
Yeah. Mark from Hell's Kitchen, what is your question about how girls work?
Yes, I would like to know about perimenopause.
Menopause.
Perimenopause.
Wait, what was that first word?
Perimenopause is right before menopause.
Perimenopause?
Yeah, every real housewife is like perimenopause.
Because here, we could talk about menopause. What is that? Is that when you got... Is that when you...
What do you think it is?
I'll tell you what I think menopause is. That's when a lady has no more eggs left.
Anything else?
And then you get a little mustache. And then a hot flashes are a subset of that, but I also don't know what those are. I know those are a thing inside menopause. Don't know what those are either. What's menopause? What's perimenopause?
Well, peri, like Klausner said,
That's,
is like,
so that's right before it.
menopause. Yeah. Menopause is like you're basically you're no longer functioning. You're slowly like stop functioning. Like your uterus.
You
is
don't
like,
get your period.
You don't get your period anymore.
And then
but
you
it's
can't
like,
get
you're
pregnant
like,
after that.
Like your estrogen levels drop.
And your
some-
hormones change, which
that's
is why you get in hot
mustache.
flashes. You just get really hot all of a sudden.
Wow.
Let me ask you this. Oh, am I gonna say it right? What do you think you would figure this out? A prolapsed uterus is.
Prolapsed uterus?
Don't Google it.
Well.
No.
Let's see, because I feel like you can have a prolapsed rectum, and that's when you push too hard and your rectum falls out of your body. So is that when your vagina collapses out of your body, or your uterus?
Vagina.
Does your uterus spill out into your vagina?
Your uterus can pop out.
Your uterus can come out of your body? That can happen? How? Really?
Yeah.
How?
It's just like falling apart.
The human fish reacted to that physically. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Your uterus can be exposed on the outside?
It's not gonna happen.
I have a story that I'm not sure if I want to share or not, but it's gross.
Think about it throughout the next call
It's like
and
an
then
older
decide.
women. It's like a postmenopausal thing.
Okay. That happens after menopause.
I believe so.
So when your body's like, I'm not using this anyway.
I don't think that's normal, though.
It might not be. Wow. In my family, it apparently is.
Oh, really?
Not me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right. So I've been told that, Noah, we're going to go to our video right now. We have a very special video. What? Oh, my God. Wait. No, wait. The man behind the plant. The man behind the plant. Oh, no. The man behind the plant. Just Google image search prolapsed uterus. I saw one. It was up in the upper left. Woo! Man behind the plant.
That was like a crazy big-time beaver shot. Like.
Wow. The man behind the plant just went renegade on us. We have our video tonight. I'm very excited about it. If anybody's been watching this show for a while, you know there's a band that has played our show a couple times. They're kindred spirits of ours. They're called the Dolchnikov Brigade, and I love them. They're awesome. And they have decided that they're going to add a new member to their band. And they wanted to start and offer the opportunity first to members of the Chris Gethard Show audience. They're going to air a video tonight explaining what they want. This is totally serious. If you want to become a member of the Dolchnikov Brigade and you fit the specifics of what they're asking for, email them, let them know. That being said, let's go ahead, let's watch the video they prepared tonight explaining to us what it takes if you want to become a new member of the Dolchnikov Brigade.
Hello, viewers of the Chris Gethard Show. This is Muammar Gaddafi. I'm here today to try and help my dear friends, the revolutionary rebels of the Pahlavish Revolution, Dolchnikov Brigade. You may know Dolchnakov Brigade from the following hits. Now listen up, everybody. They are looking for a guitar player that can play some synthesizer, or a synthesizer player that can play some guitar. Must be from the New York area. If any of the following pictures mean anything to you, you might be the right person for the brigade. If you think you are the right person, email dolchnakovbrigade@gmail.com and tell them about yourself. جحناح بالتكتك جرح ما حمل حلا the Chris Gethard show, the Chris Gethard show, Pallavi.
Weird-looking piece of toast.
If you want to join the Dolchnikov Brigade and you're ready to step up, it's a huge commitment. They are a military unit that happens to play songs, but please do apply. dolchnikovbrigade@gmail.com. Right now, we're going to take a call. I think this is the farthest away we've ever taken a call from Dan from Australia. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show.
Woo.
Hello, Dan.
Hi, Chris.
How's it going? Are you
How are
really
you?
in Australia right now?
Beg pardon?
Are you really in Australia right now?
I absolutely am. G'day, mate.
Wow. That's all the proof I need. What's on your mind, Dan? What do you want to talk about? Thanks for calling us.
I just want to ask the ladies about foreplay. How many minutes is enough? And
I'll answer that. I'll give it a shot. How many minutes? Oh, you guys are not happy with that question.
I did from his accent. It's funny. How many minutes?
And Dan, before you even answer, how does someone find out about this show in Australia?
Oh, a little fellow we like to call Tom Sharpling.
Awesome. Friend of Tom. Tom's the best. Tom is the best. We thank him for his support. Yes, he's awesome. Thank you for support. Thank you for being a friend of Tom and also taking a chance on this show. Foreplay. First of all, it depends on what kind of mood you're in, always. But if, right? Sometimes you're like, let's just get to it. Sometimes you're like this is like, let's go for it. But if you're like, you're making a night out of it, it's so
What's the number, Chris?
I don't know, 15 to 20?
Okay, what about music?
What's that?
What about music? I'm writing this down.
What music? What music do you play during a sexual experience?
Men at work.
Foreplay music.
Shannon says Men at Work. I vote for, of course, Bonita Applebaum by A Tribe Called Quest.
Over and over again?
Just on a loop. Just on a loop. And also, luckily, I'm a Smiths fan, and they have a lot of romantic songs. They do.
Guys or girls?
Dan, you are killing it on this call. You're awesome. What do you think 15 to 20 minutes of that answer, ladies? No one's comfortable talking about this
I think as long
me.
as it's fun.
That's still a little too long, you're saying.
Oh, you mean 15? No, not necessarily.
Oh, you mean, it should last as long as it continues to be fun.
You know what's funny? I never think of the term foreplay. It seems like from olden times. Like, it's just making out until it's in you.
42.
It's like it sounds like a textbook. Like, there will be 10 minutes of foreplay.
And then we will proceed to the event.
Yeah.
And put a femme cap inside.
Put on this weird, disintegrating latex bikini.
Yes. And introduce yourself to Lee Shields of Days of Our Lives.
So it varies, is what we're saying. You go with it. You find your rhythm and your pace, and you follow that. You follow the momentum.
There's definitely like a too soon.
There's a too soon.
But sometimes there's not.
Thank you for that very informative answer, Bethany.
I don't think there is a correct answer here.
Dan from Australia, that was a fantastic call. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's great. I think I've got it all here in writing. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you for that call. Wonderful. Right now, I do not know why Noah and Drew, our head writers, keep booking this guy on the show. He is, in my mind, perhaps the least funny individual I've ever met in my entire life. I do not know why you insist on booking him on the show. I do not like when we do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome back to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm sorry to say, Vacation Jason is Oh, just go wherever you want, Jason.
That's right, I do go everywhere I want. I'm on vacation, goddammit.
Just the worst. You are just the worst.
Oh yes, I'm the best. I'm the best. Somebody say vacation.
Vacation!
Somebody say Jason.
Jason!
What's my name?
Vacation Jason!
That's right, goddammit. For those of you who don't know, I am the world's #1 vacation expert. Somehow, through some kind of technicality, I am Gethard's #1 nemesis in life. He hates me for no reason. The real reason he hates me is because he hates vacations. But guess what? Things are getting awkward tonight. And I think more than ever, Gethard needs a vacation. Right?
Why are you
that's
cheering?
right.
We don't know what he's talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I
Gethard.
never do.
I'm the new face and voice of Seashell Cruise Lines and Seashell Cruises. And I'm here to sell you on the cruise of your life. Okay, here's a pamphlet. I'm not going to read all of it.
Why is there a yeast infection on your nose?
Oh, I was tasting a girl's pineapple.
Come on. Come on.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Jason is bad. Follow me on Twitter. Take the vacation you've always dreamed of on Seashell Cruise Line's flagship cruise liner, the Bon Bon Voyage Voyage, as it sets off on a journey from Hawaii's Big Island to Key West, Florida. While on board, take these classes or activities: shuffleboard, water volleyball, water basketball, water polo, water land polo. That's when you ride a horse in a swimming pool. Speed dating, cocaine dating, Ritalin dating, pie eating contest, paella eating contest, dancing contest for people who like to dance while sitting down. Put your thumbs up, man. You're going on a cruise. Take a nap in one of our hammocks on the front deck of the ship, or set off fireworks at all hours of the day from our gigantic all-access fireworks crate, also located on the front deck of the ship. Dance the night away, watch the big game, or take a big shit at Club Touchdown Poop, the world's first nightclub sports bar where all the chairs are toilets. Do you like adventure? Sign up for the Be a Bahama Badass raffle, where one lucky winner will get the chance to drive a muscle car off the ship. Oh boy. Spend some alone time in a room that is projecting internet pornography on a big screen 24/7. Bring the whole family, or if you're traveling alone, donate to the Cruises Scholarship Program, where the proceeds will go to families in desperate need of a Seashell Cruise vacation. If you're celebrating your birthday on a Seashell Cruise, do get to fill a piñata with literally any item we have on board. Candy, eggs, raw meat, anything, anything, anything. All that and more is waiting for you on the majestic Bon Bon Voyage Voyage, courtesy of Seashell Cruises. Hold that seashell up to your ear, Chris.
What's seashell?
Hold that. Do some fucking object work. Hold that.
I like this bit better when Stefan did it.
Man, that does hurt.
Sorry, Jason.
I am not a cyborg. I am but a vacation man. I do bleed blood, but that blood, well, yes, it is red, but it has vitamins in it because I eat fruit. You're laughing so hard you sound like a pig right now. Oh, my God. Oh, happy Christmas, everybody.
Vacation Jason! Oh. Welcome. What's that?
Vacation Jason.
Vacation Jason. You think you know more about how girls work than I do?
Absolutely.
Shannon, a question. Here's one that I don't know. What's a labia? What is that? What is that?
Go ahead, vacation.
There's two kinds of labia. There's the labia majora and the labia minora. That's the outer inner lips of the vagina. Peace out.
Wow. I cannot believe that people like that guy. Julie, what's your opinion having just met Vacation Jason?
I don't understand why he's not wearing shoes. Nobody saw the bottom
He's
of
always
his...
on vacation. He is always on
there's
vacation.
no reason why that character, like, flip-flops. Like, I don't understand why he's barefoot.
That's your main objection to it. Let's go to Sarah from Florida. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. In keeping with the semi-anatomical theme that seems to be going on right now, I want to know, Chris, what's the G-spot?
The G-spot? Well, I'll tell you what. That is the Sasquatch of the female anatomy. Rumors are that it exists, hard to find, but it's supposedly a little spot inside there where if you touch it, shit gets wild. That one I know, right?
Inside where?
Inside the vagina.
Okay, I just made
There you go, yeah.
Yeah. And there's all sorts of rumors and methodologies about how to find it. You read it like when you're 14, every kid looks that up on the internet, I think.
Is that true? That's what you looked up when you were 14?
I remember reading a thing when I was like 14 on like how to find the G-spot and being like, this will come in handy in 5 fucking years.
Can I say I have a theory about the G-spot?
Random Melissa, your theory on the G-spot.
I have a theory that it's 2 inches in and slightly to the left.
To the left,
I
to
don't
the
know.
left.
2 inches in, slightly to the left.
During high school, I decided to start telling all my guy friends that that's where it was to see if they would come back to me and tell me that's where it was, and most of them did. So I have a theory that's where it is. You're welcome.
Sarah, you seem quite amused by the discussion you've started.
It's an amusing topic. I mean, all around, this shows that...
You getting drunk and calling the Chris Gethard show on the saddest night of your life?
See? She's gone.
She's drinking.
I can barely hear you.
Fair, fair. Well, Sarah, thank you very much for the call.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Is that Kara from Kentucky? 2 calls from Kentucky tonight. That's cool. Kara, what's up?
Hey, I have one question. I've actually never listened to your show before until tonight. My friend Shelby introduced me to your show. It's really funny. But
thank you.
My question is, why is it that women live longer than men? Is it like a lifestyle? Like men take more risks, or women are just healthier? Like, what is it?
Why do women live longer than men? I have no idea, but that's got to be like an evolution thing, right?
I heard
I don't know.
that it's because women let out their emotions more.
Women, because men have heart attacks more often, right?
Yeah, and so there's less stress in general because it's constantly being released.
So women, Bethany has read that it's because women are able to vent their emotions while boys like me just keep them inside and internalize them, and it either comes out in like fucked up disasters or heart attacks. Does that?
So your bottled up emotions just explode and kill you? Is that what you're saying?
I've come close to that many times, to my emotions getting
Okay.
out of control. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about tonight? Kara from Kentucky.
Oh, wow. I guess not. I guess that's all I have for tonight. Thanks.
Okay, well, thank you for calling the show. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Noah, one more call or get to it? Okay, another call. Naomi from New York, welcome back to the show.
Hey!
How are you? What do you want to talk about tonight?
So I found out... What?
What do you want to talk about?
Okay. I had a question, and the question is, at what age is it irregular for a teenage girl to have not started menstruating?
Wait, there's a lot of double negatives in your question. At what age is it? At what age?
Is it irregular for a teenage girl to have not...
Like, how old are you where if you haven't had your period, that's a medical issue?
Yes.
See, my views are skewed on this because I myself was a very late bloomer. So I didn't... Okay. I would say 16. If you're 16 and you haven't had it, you probably want to see a doctor. What do you guys say?
16.
But don't some girls get it when they're like 8?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's a. Yeah,
41.
everyone.
22.
41 versus 22. Human fish, who wins?
41.
Human fish guesses 41. Human fish has guessed 41. And
Depends on when. Yeah, it's like everyone goes through puberty at a different rate.
Yeah.
So
I
I
will
don't think
also
that
say-
should be any girl. It's like, oh no, I'm 16 on my period. I don't think that's a big deal.
Now, Naomi, is there like an answer that is there like something you've looked up? Is this an answer you know?
What I learned when I was younger is that, like, at 18, it's a little weird,
Okay.
and that there's something probably wrong with you. I don't know if this
Remember,
ever happened to anyone,
kids,
but that's what I've heard.
something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. Naomi, we got to wrap it up. Thank you for the call. Anything else you want to talk about tonight? All right, thanks, Naomi. That's cool. We're going to talk about this because a guy said we should have me demonstrate how to use a tampon. We're going to talk about that a little later because that's a topic. What is a sanitary napkin? Let's talk about that later. For now, ladies and gentlemen, they rocked it before. Shannon almost battled their fans, and I don't want to see any more trouble. Let's welcome back to the stage, Nightbird!
Rest in peace.
Nightbirds, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, if you're watching this live, tomorrow night, Friday, March 1st, Cake Shop, check out Nightbirds, and also seek them out online. They are amazing and incredible. We thank them for being here. We thank their fans for their enthusiasm. Shannon, more kosher that time?
They were getting a little close to a. There's a nice section over here that they're getting close to, so I just kept my fist in their spine.
Human fish, Shannon O'Neill versus 40 gritty punks from New Jersey.
Shannon.
Wow. We don't need a fight. We don't need a fight. Let's get to it. Here's something. That's a gross question. That's gross. That guy just asked on Twitter. Anyway, here's a question I have. Tampon goes inside you. Maxi pad catches it.
Yes.
What is a sanitary napkin?
It's a maxi pad.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Synonym.
Maxi pad's like a brand.
Oh, it's like a Kleenex tissue type.
They're synonyms.
Now, how uncomfortable have all of you been throughout the course of this show talking about this?